Hi, I'm Greg Jeffers. Please watch the following clips, and then I'm going to make some comparisons and some analysis. Spent the day at an Amish auction. No tattoos, no piercings, no obesity. Then I look at the English people. They weigh more than their pickup trucks, smoking cigarettes, loaded with tattoos. It's shameful what is happening. There's no other way to say it. I look at these people with 1 million babies, children everywhere, thriving at everything they do. Here's their young people playing volleyball. Our kids can't put their phone down. Now, the good news is these are the people who are having 10 and 12 children per family when the rest of America is having 1.3. The meek will definitely inherit the earth. Got that? Now watch this closely.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay. Do you think dating gets easier for you as you age?
Oh my God, no. Actually, no. It seems the opposite. In high school, it was so easy. Dude, when you get older and you move to a new town or wherever, and only people you see is at work and the grocery store, you're like, shit, how do I meet people?
How do you feel about sex before marriage?
Yes, but if you're in a relationship, for me at least.
Okay.
I'm at a stage now where I want more commitment and someone serious rather than just someone just gonna hit it and quit it. Not a fan of that anymore.
So why'd you start making men wait until you were in a relationship?
Because I want to see that you actually want me for me, not just my body.
Did those men make you feel like you were just being tossed around?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Quite literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much time do we have? Do we have 2 hours or like 2 minutes?
That has to be one of the saddest videos I've ever seen in my life. These are attractive, relatively young women. I mean, their best years are behind them. They have no children, no husband, no prospect of a husband. And what they've done in response to that is to move to the party capital of the world, Miami. No one in their right mind moves to Miami to meet Mr. or Miss Right, settle down, buy a cute little house with a white picket fence, and have 3 kids with a little puppy. You go there to party. And if you're going there to party at 31, well, you're going to be childless, and you're going to be tossed around, and you're going to spend the end of your life as a very lonely and resentful older person. So where did these reasonably articulate, seemingly bright young women get the idea that this was the appropriate response, or to have spent their 20s, as they obviously did, in a string of, I don't know, maybe you'd call it serial monogamy or serially monogamous relationships, but that led nowhere. And now they are past their prime. Less than half of them at 31 will be fertile and capable of having children. And how did they get here? Well, they got here because they spent the first 20, 22, 25 years of their life in the indoctrination camp of the American public school and university system, dominated by the feminist left. And the feminist left has convinced young women that you never age, that you're getting better every year, that age is just a number, anything to get them to remain childless until they've lost their fertility. Because once their fertility is gone, well, then the feminist left has a customer for life. So what do we do? Well, it really comes down to the parents. The parents of girls need to step in and short circuit the terrible indoctrination that they are getting from the educational system. Because if you don't, the statistical odds of your family dying out are extremely high. We're having less than 1.3, 1.4 children per woman in the West. And I'm sorry, that's my cow out there with her cowbell. Okay, I'm back. Sorry I had to close the door. And so if we want our families to endure, our daughters have to have their children during the age of youth and beauty, which is much younger than the educational system, the political left, and a lot of other people would like you to believe. Fertility starts to shut down in late 20s, and it's pretty much, the game is pretty much over by your early 30s for most women. And you can make the argument that you can have your eggs frozen or you can do in vitro. And well, those are arguments from the margin. They don't work for the system, for a system-wide response. And I look at those poor, unfortunate souls, those women who moved to Miami in their early 30s. They've been betrayed, they've been misled, and they've been discarded. And there's little to be done for them now, but there must be something that we can do. We must do something, I should say, for the women that are coming up behind them. The next generation must not be fooled like this. But let me finish this video up with some happy scenes from real life taking place all around you. You might be trapped in some suburb or some office building, but there is real life out there, and you can find it. Bob's in the sheep feeder, very comfortable. This is a comfort zone cat. Hi, Bob. Thanks for visiting, and thank you. I'm Greg Jeffers for the American Quaker Friends Church.